richest European basketball names. And a team which is doing well, sitting towards the top of the standings in Group E. These two teams both still fighting out for one of those top 4 places. Remember, the top 4 teams from each of these 5 groups will qualify forward into the playoffs. The playoffs being split into 2 different stages, as we see the regular season schedule for Group E. All 4 games taking place today. It is game day 7. And Besiktas facing off, going on the road to Ludwigsburg. Perhaps the most interesting game of the group. Besiktas currently the only unbeaten team in the group, going on the road to Ludwigsburg, a team which is full of confidence following their buzzer-beating victory last week. So for our 2 teams, AEK currently sit in 2nd place. They've started off the season pretty well, 4 wins and 2 losses. They've started the domestic season very well as well. As we see the standings, Stelmet Zielona Gora currently sitting in 6th place, but they are just 1 game behind Partizan, who sit in 4th position. So that is what a victory can do for Stelmet Zielona Gora. If they're able to get the victory here tonight, they could have the opportunity to leapfrog all the way up into the playoff stages, into a playoff position. Protecting home court so often is the key. As we see Gerard Williams there, one of the key protagonists in the game today. The former NCAA victor, NCAA champion for University of North Carolina, will take his place in this AEK lineup, which is a very deep, talented, experienced team. Rocco Ukic at the point guard position, the number 1. The key players, perhaps, Gerard Williams I mentioned, the 2 double-figure scorers though. Michael Dixon, number 11, 5th in scoring in Greece. And then also Dusan Sakota, the number 5, who is averaging 12.7 points per game. On the other side, Stelmet Zielona Gora are led by their point guard, James Vaughan Florence, excuse me. He averages 13.5 points a game. Julian Vaughan averages 6.5 a game. As the backcourt of Florence and Zamoyski really is the key to this Stelmet Zielona Gora team. They've got to get some better inside production if they can. And that is Rocco Ukic we see there. And he will be a key player in his backcourt battle against Stelmet Zielona Gora, as I mentioned, who do have a lot of firepower in that backcourt themselves. So for AEK, they're coming off what has been a very good start to the season, but unfortunately for them, they tasted defeat for the first time this past weekend in the Greek League, losing out to Olympiakos. It was a battle at the top of the table. The 2 unbeaten teams in the top division, the Greece A1, went head-to-head. Olympiakos coming out on top 78-67. So we'll see whether psychologically that will have any impact on AEK. Really, if it wasn't for a strong 4th quarter for them, which they won 21-13, it may well have been far worse. Rocco Ukic was tied leading scorer, one of 4 men in double figures for AEK, alongside Dusan Sakota, already mentioned. Dixon, he said, is one of the leading scorers in the Greek League. And then also Kostas Vassiliadis, who went 3 of 8 for 3-point range. So, Zielona Gora go out to the crowd now. In their domestic league, they currently sit in 4th position. They are one of 4 teams though, with an identical 6-win and 3-loss record, behind the unbeaten Turan, who started the season 8-0. Did win this past weekend, 67-58. Bring out their mascots in that particular game. It was a huge game from Vladimir Dragicevic, 21 points, 5 rebounds, and he was just one of two double-figure scorers. Amani Moore off the bench, the other. Shall I say, a 9-point victory, low-scoring game. One that's got them back on track. They'd lost 2 of their previous 3 games in the Polish TBL. So we'll see. Will it be happy hunting ground once again for Stelmet Zielona Gora back at home here in Poland? There are 3 officials in charge of today's game. Preparing themselves. So here we see the starting lineup for AEK. Rocco Ukic at the point, Dixon, Faulkner, Sukulidas, and Jawad Williams. Sukulidas perhaps the surprise inclusion. Averages less than a point a game for AEK. And he's been given the nod here on the road, which is a dangerous place to come and play, as we see head coach Yuri Dubs, a man in charge, a man you would probably recognise if you follow European basketball. Second season here with AEK. On the other side, Stelmet Zielona Gora. It is just their 3rd game at home here in their home arena. They are 2-0 on the season in the Basketball Champions League. As we see Vaughan, Moore, Kalati, Jurisic and Korozek will make up their starting 5. Look out for Thomas Kalati, the veteran shooting guard, 6'5", only averages 5.5 points a game, but is a very highly regarded shooter, an extensive European career. As we see Julian Vaughan getting some instruction from Artur Gronik, the head coach of Zielona Gora. As mentioned, they are unbeaten, 72-70. They beat Ludwigsburg in game day 2. Their only other appearance here was an 83-63 victory over Sosniki in game day 5. So they have had a difficult start to the season on the road as Zielona Gora. For AEK, they do travel pretty well. They themselves have only been on the road twice. They've won one of those games, a convincing victory, 80-58 over Proxima Spiru. They did lose 2 weeks ago, 67-72 against Ludwigsburg, which I was lucky enough to see. They responded though with a good victory last week against Partizan to secure their 2nd place position. A victory here, knowing that Besiktas play against Ludwigsburg for AEK, could go a long way in helping them in the standings. If Ludwigsburg lose and AEK win, they'll increase the gap, make it a 1-game difference between themselves and the German team for 2nd place. If Ludwigsburg can topple Besiktas, the currently unbeaten team, then it will mean that AEK move 1 game closer and will sit just 1 game behind the Turkish Giants. So an interesting matchup that will be. What AEK can do though is take care of business here in Stelmet Zielona Gora, knowing that a victory on the road is very much a difficult thing here in the Basketball Champions League. Here is Amani Moore, defensive specialist. See who he matches up with on the AEK team. These players going through last bits of preparation. Coaches are ready to get underway. AEK in the traditional black with the yellow trim, secondary colour for Zielona Gora. It will be in their home colour of white with green. Hello and welcome then to Poland. It's Basketball Champions League. Game day 7 underway. It is opening tip, controlled by Ike, brought down by Rocco Ukic. And Zielona Gora will start up in the man-to-man defense. They go to the inside. Faulkner kicks it. Ukic loses it, but kicks it out. The open shot is too strong for Ike. Satudis couldn't finish. And here comes Amani Moore. Handing it over to Kozarek. Takes a handoff. Throws high. Thomas Kalati off the screen from Vaughan. Kalati's picked up his dribble. Got a sec. Tries to make the tough pass though. Excellent fake. Penetration and a great finish at the ring. So, excellent play for for Durasic. He is the first scorer for Zielona Gora. First scores in the game. 2-0 lead for the Polish team then. Ukic moves the ball to the wing. There's spacing offensively. A lot of room then. They'll kick it to Dixon. Dixon takes the three, buries it, whistle goes. So a foul is called, but the basket is good. Not sure where the foul was. Let's have another look. It wasn't on the shooter, I don't think. Dixon buried the three, so we have the 3 points there. Looks like the foul's gone against Thomas Kalati. It is Dixon at the line. Didn't see much contact on the shot, but he ends up short. Second possession then, Kalati comes high. That quick screen, Durasek. Waiting, it's the ball, he's stagnant, slow, so Kalati has to put it on the floor, it's tipped away. Williams gets a hand on it, but look how quick Dixon is. All the way in for the finish. Dixon just lightning in the open floor. Saw the loose ball. A solid start for Ike then. Impressive beginning defensively, although they break down there. Defense recovers. Moore spins, going against the smaller Dixon. Bullies him out the way. Very strong on the jump hook though. There's the rebound taken in by Fulker. And Dixon has called the play. Ukic collects it. He's spaced this floor so well. The threat of Williams on the three-point line as well. Here he is. Big man can play on the outside. Dixon feeling it here in the early going. Michael Dixon has 8 then. All 8 for Ike. He's given us a 3, so he's hit 2 threes. Got the layup as well. And now he's got to play some defense though. Porosek trying to make it happen. Throws the little lob pass inside. Oh, good dribble from Vaughan, but it's tipped away. Ike with a solid start. And the foul committed by Porosek. So what a start for Michael Dixon. He is having a great year. He was a big-time college scorer in the NCAA in America. Played at Missouri and Memphis, Dixon. And last year, he played for his fellow Basketball Champions League team, Chess Neinberg. Now in Greece with Ike. And a good year as Ukic waits, penetrates, kicks. Can't find a man, and it'll be a chance for Zielona Gora to run. Oh, the pass some more. Reflected. Stoppage. Kodasek will bring it in. Kalati runs off the screens, but has it rejected by Ukic. He falls down though. Kalati will get a clean look because of it. Can't make them pay. Vaughan, great work on the boards, but loses the ball. It's the second time we've seen Vaughan make a good move, but not be rewarded. Shot clock down to 5. Korosek steps back, shoots over the top of Williams. Can't get it in this Ike defense. Very good indeed here in the first 3.5 minutes. Every shot has been challenged. It's a very impressive start for them. Zukic gets the screen from Fulker. They go into Williams now. Look at the room he's got. Double team comes. Although he could just move the ball to Dixon. Look at this from Ike into the open man. 3 doesn't go. great play. The space in the ball movement, absolutely spot on. So Kulidas couldn't hit the three-point shot. They do have 10 still on the shot clock. Ukic will come up the screen from full court. He rolls. Dixon now, 5 for him. Has to make it happen. Galati's going to be whistled for the foul. Second against Galati then. He's got good size advantage over Dixon. Means he can challenge the shot, try and, really cause problems for the smaller guard. Hasn't worked so far, as this first substitution will come in. It is for Zielona Gora then, as Adam Isanuk comes in. Ukic dances his way in for 2. Strong play continues then. So the defense has been good. 4.5 minutes nearly into this game. Zielona Gora still only 2 points. That 2 did come on the first possession as well for them. So Galati comes off the screens, trying to find some room. Goes back to Kodasek. His 3's too long. Fight for the rebound, and it's like once again they'll kick ahead. Williams walks his way in for the easy 2. And we're going to see an early timeout here from Zielona Gora. What a start on the road for AEK then. The defense has been unbreakable. Challenged everything. And there is Jawad Williams leaking out. The kick ahead from Ukic sees them take a 12-2 lead.
Shows red and then come back and guard play one-on-one. If you slip, it's not screen. We don't need play.
Interesting timeout. Gotta say, Zielona Gora haven't started badly. Offense hasn't been bad. They've been close to a couple of really good plays. You see it there. Decent drive and finish. It was one of the tougher shots that they're taken. Just this defense from AEK being relentless. The rolling man. Oh, what a pass and the finish. Great play, Jurasek it is, that finishes it off. The easy part really. It's all about the spacing, a little bounce pass. So Ukic to Dixon, the talented backcourt AEK have with those 2. Dixon's going to wait and attacks before he gets the screen. Williams standing wide open. Can't hit as Omani Moore grabs in the defensive rebound. Here then, first action, we'll see as James Florence has come in. He is the leading scorer for Zielona Gora, 13.5 a game. The number's 0. So we'll see Akaruk is fouled by Skulidas. Not much in it really. So since he's coming in, Akaruk made a difference. He only averages 3 points, 2 rebounds a game. He came in, made a threat of himself on the offensive end. A beautiful little bounce pass on the previous possession for the dunk. So a good introduction, exactly what you want in your reserves. He misses, but then there is the offensive rebound from Florence. He's going to turn it over. No, he gets it back. Finish around the big. Look at the D again. Just crowds the man out. It'll be AEK ball. Fulka, a beautiful drop and help. Look at that, just gets himself in the paint, solid position, didn't commit a foul. So Dixon reverses it to Williams. Using this high ball screen again. Dixon to Ukic. Doesn't force it along the baseline. Loose pass to Fulka. He's going to shoot it. 1 on the clock. Misses everything. And so Zielona Gora will push. Florence. Moore kicks it back out to Kodosek. Kodosek trying to find the right option. Pass was loose though to Kodosek. He's going to have to go one-on-one against Williams. 4 on the clock. Williams commits the foul. Williams, known as a great defender. We will see substitutions. Milosevic is in. Ukic going out as well. Comes in to replace him. It is Ivanovic. So they remain with the 2-point guard lineup. Having Dixon play off the ball. Ivanovic will handle, I'm sure. With this pair in, allows Dixon to be that creative force, the scorer that he is. A 3rd substitution. We'll see Williams go out and Dusan Sakota come in. Delay why he just talks to the table. Williams will have to wait before he can sub out. Substitution now then. Sakota comes in. Sakota was an interesting backstory. Highly regarded prospect. Played for a number of years with Panathinaikos as a young man. And then suffered a car accident. Trivial injury, but ended up going into a coma. Was out of the game for over a year. Back in AEK. In Greece as the 3 goes. Florence with his first points. Tough shot, shot clock winding down. Pulls his team within 4 though. So remember, it was 12-2 at the timeout. As Dixon just manages to get his pass to Ivanovic, and then Sakota will go to the line. So AEK led 12-2 in the early stages here. Since that moment though, had the timeout. Zielona Gora have made the recovery. That's the 3 from Florence. Sakota will be at the line. Comes from a basketball family in San Sakota. Father was a coach. Coached AEK before moving over to be the GM of the club now. Brother was a professional player as well. He's having a great season as he goes 2 of 2 from the line. Moore versus it. Through Kodosek, now on that far side. It is Kodosek. Kodosek here on the cut, gets it. Moore fouled at the ring. You see the defense of AEK just slipping. Surprising, really. They started off so well. They weren't going to hold an offense like this Zielona Gora offense scoreless or into just 2 points. Polish team just starting to find their range a little bit better now. More. It's 2. It's a 8-2 run for Zielona Gora. Ivanovic with the ball. Goes to Sakota. Closely guarded. Sakota's just going to step back behind the screen though. Can't hit it. Chase for the rebound and it goes to Sakota. Ivanovic to Haritopoulos. Takes the dribble. Finds Sakota. He puts it on the floor. Back to Haritopoulos. On the whistle. A foul with probably less than a second on the shot clock. Come on, Moore just puts his head to his hands. Was it against Jurasek? It was Amani Moore. So at the line then. Demetrius Haritopoulos. Lefty rolls home the first. Two of two for him. Pressure comes to Mike. Ivanovic trying to guard Florence. Florence's introduction as well is timed with the offensive resurgence of Zielona Gora, and look at that, that's why his ability to make the one-on-one play. Can't finish here as Ivanovic will push to Milosevic. Now Sakota. His pass nearly taken away though. Florence and Moore. You can hear the shout come out, switch. Moore, a great defender on the ball. But Sakota's left open. Can't hit on this occasion. Haritopoulos is there with a great offensive rebound. Dixon, you've kind of lost sight of these last few minutes. Gets it back, isolates it. As it tipped away, 2 on the clock. He's going to have to fire it up. He does. Misses everything. Jurasek comes down with a rebound. And is it Zielona Gora whose defense is in the ascendancy now? Jurasek to Moore. Moore takes his time, in no rush, so they'll pull it out. 10 on the clock. Florence behind his back. And isolate 2 on the clock. The 3 is good! How did that fall for Zamoyski? Incredible shot from Zamoyski then. Shot clock was winding down. He just almost threw it at the basket. It's like, go into the low post. Milosevic lost it. Gets it back. 7 on the clock as he goes against Moore. Monty Moore's going to be whistled for that one, which he does not like, and the crowd don't like either. So the whistles rain out. Moore's going to have to go to the bench. Foul number 2 against him. Milosevic will be at the line. Milan Milosevic, 6'8" forward. That's the first. Dogs looks on. Can't hit the second. But, Florence will bring it down. Into the game, Ruzecki, Zamoyski. Every pass is difficult though. And then Larantzakis is going to commit the foul. So Larantzakis went into the game that I saw against Ludwigsburg, but hardly played. Started that game, was for me the best player on the floor in the opening stages, then spent a lot of time on the bench. So Dragicevic pulls up on the foul line. Can't hit. Milosevic just chases it down. And here surely Ike will hold. Nikola Ivanovic wait this out, take the final possession. Oh, the steal! Florence lays it up. What a play from James Florence. At the end of this first quarter, Larantzakis isn't going to get it away. And that is a tremendous recovery from Zielona Gora. Great play from them in the second half of this first quarter. Sees them get within 2, 17-15. fantastic insight he got there. This is when Ike, like they were going to run away with this one. Coach Dobbs said, you know, the defense has been great. They gave them 2 3-pointers from 9 meters away, which they made. That's okay. Then James Florence came into the game, and I'm not sure if he was the man that changed it, but definitely since his introduction, there was a change, and you could just sense the shift in momentum. Ike, defensively so strong, offensively just confident. But as both teams went to the benches, it's Zielona Gora that have come out with the bit of enthusiasm. You see the backdoor cut. So I think their second basket of the game, and since that point, just got better and better. That's a 3 from Florence, a long way out. He buried it. And the Polish team, and then the team playing all the defense, making all the problems for Ike. Quarter under 2 then is underway. Zielona Gora the chance to tie the game. Haven't been tied since 0-0. Oh, excuse me, no, they scored the first basket, so it was tied at 2 apiece. There's Florence looking to the inside. Dragicevic here, double teamed. The open man on the foul line. Can't hit the shot, and Ukic will grab the rebound. So no Dixon on the floor for Ike. And we'll try and use the low post player, Milosevic. Ukic thinks about going back. Instead, they'll swing it. Ivanovic wants the screen from Haritopoulos. He'll roll. 2 seconds on the clock. Ivanovic steps back, can't hit. Strong move from Milosevic. Everybody looking around. Nobody knows which way the call's going. The defense wants a hook. The weak hand of Milosevic was out, they say. Ike want the basket and the foul. It's going to be a foul on the defense. Watch the left hand. That's why the defense was thinking it might even be an offensive foul. You can see Gruzecki is calling for that. So it's going to be an end line possession for Ike. Ivanovic eventually gets it into Ukic. Haritopoulos gets the finish. So the defense tried to get in front and take the charge. The contact, though, wasn't enough. The referee's got that one spot on. No post then. Dragicevic. Fouled by Sakota. Sakota. Oh, there's the finish. Dragicevic in the ring. Ukic back to Sakota, sets the feet. Defense on the floor again. Not going to get nothing as Haritopoulos turns and shouts at the man who's on the floor. Sakota buries it. First 3 of the game for him. Florence off the screen from Dragicevic, hits him rolling. Oh, he makes the extra pass though. Blocked shot. And an offensive foul is going to go against Rekanuk. Haritopoulos has been a thorn in the side since his introduction. Dixon's going to come back. So Vaughan is going to come back, see if he can slow down the threat of Haritopoulos. Look at the face of Michael Dixon, wondering what's going on. Ukic calls the play. Sakota's going to pop. They go back to the hot hand. Sakota sets the feet. He can make it. There you go. Back-to-back threes Dusan Sakota. And AEK building this lead up once again. He's only given us a 2. No, there's a 3-point shot. 22 to 25. Came up as +2. Dragicevic feeds Vaughan, but he's going to flip it out. Florence. His long 3 comes up short. Confirmation it was a 3 from Sakota. Marnie Moore comes back in. Seki goes out. Game of runs this has been. Start of every quarter just belonged to AEK so far. Ukic takes it wide, he's got some room. Ukic into the corner, Milosevic! It's raining threes here. Milosevic says calm down. 3 threes on the trot for AEK, and they've opened up this lead once again. Timeout for Zielona Gora. It is 28 to 17.
We have to go. After 2 passes, is open threes in a corner. We said no pain, no corners threes. Be active in defense. Even if somebody make mistake, we have to continue. He's not taking the points, we are taking the points.
The 3-point shot, such a weapon for AEK to get back to the game. They lost against Ludwigsburg. That particular game, last loss on the road. Absolutely ice cold from the 3-point line. Only scored 67 points in that game. AEK, I'm going to look back at the statistics. The 3-point shooting from them on that particular occasion was just 7 of 33. Dixon and Aranzakis had 2 apiece, as did Ivanovic, but apart from that, they really struggled. Here already in this one, they've started to shoot the ball well already. On the 3-point line, we've seen them make numerous threes. They've already made 4 on the game here. As Florence comes off the screen, crosses over. Moore's pass. Kicked, so the shot clock goes back to 14. Moore will come off the screen. Vaughan rolls. Oh, good pass from Moore to find Vaughan. So Moore had the ball deflected. Didn't look as though there was the angle or the space to make the pass, but he got it into the hands of James Vaughan. Dixon trying to help. It's a little bit of the wrist to send the big man to the line. James Vaughan. You would know this AEK team pretty well. He spent 2 years in Greece between 2013 and 2015. His first misses. Second misses as well, but great work on the glass. They're going to turn it over. Dixon, who's a problem in the open floor, gets it back. Turns it over, having the foot on the sideline. So both teams then got away with it. Mike gave up the offensive rebound, only to steal it back. And then just Dixon looked like he was going to get to the basket. He's adjudged to have stepped foot out of bounds. Moore here then, off the screen. Vaughan rolls, Moore skips it. And now they do hit Vaughan. 7 on the clock from him. Oh, it goes quickly against Fulker, but misses everything. The defense from Randall Fulker, very good. Here is Williams into the hands of Ukic. Got the starters back on the floor for AEK here. Middle of this second period. Lukic waits, 5 on the clock here. Pulls up, tough shot. Comes up short, but look at Fulker on the glass. Takes 2 men with him. And is fouled. And Marnie Moore doesn't like it, but he had the hold of the arm to pull Fulker out of bounds. Watch here, look. He definitely pulls him out of bounds. Man possessions, not team fouls yet. 3rd foul against the Polish team. So Moore remains in the game. 3 fouls for him. Williams controls it. Milosevic trying to attack the man with the fouls. Moore, when the whistle went, instantly looked towards the official to check it wasn't on him. It wasn't, it was a travel. Karasek feeds Moore, goes over the top. Moore, a good pass, but it's too strong. Zaitsev couldn't handle it. Kalati, see coming into the game. Didn't have a great start. Kalati picked up those 2 quick fouls. Trying to guard Dixon. Switches this time, will take the bigger man. As he chases off the screen, here he is. Dixon kicks it. Spludis kicks back to Dixon, he'll take the 3. Short, Zamoyski grabs it in. So the offense drying up a little for both teams. Kalati reverses to Zaitsev. And selfish play. Zamoyski's going to lose it, 2-on-1. Dixon and Ukic with Williams following up as well. He tips it, but 2 great opportunities for Ike. They failed to convert. Kalati fouled. So offense has been so good in this game. You notice quickly when a couple of teams, or when a couple of possessions go without either team scoring. Kalati quickly off the screen. Find an open man. Zamoyski goes high-low, Zaitsev. Can he finish over Fulker? He can't, but he is fouled. Got to get production from that spot, really. Zaitsev got so deep in the lane when he caught the ball. There's just no excuse, really, for not coming out with something in that particular occasion. It was a good high-low feed. Moisky, I think it was, that threw the pass. So Igor Zaitsev does get something from the possession. Kronik took it over with his point guard, Karasek. And Zaitsev makes the 2nd. Cuts it to a 9-point lead. Lukic, the quick screen. Dixon, catch and fire, buries it. So Dixon barely had any room at all. It was off just 1 pass. I think he caught the defense by surprise. They weren't expecting him to shoot it. He's had a great first half though. 3rd 3 of the game for him. He's got 11 points. Zaitsev all the way! Inside, outside. We've seen the skills of Igor Zaitsev. The post up, then he puts it on the floor from the perimeter. Williams. What about the 3? No rush though. Now Ukic gets into the lane. Oh, what a pass! Fulker +1. It was all about the play of Rocco Ukic. All the eyes on him as he drove to the basket. Even when he threw the pass, I wondered where he was going with it. An excellent awareness from him. And Zaitsev, it was a soft foul really to give away. Missed the free throw. Right, it's set. Pulls it high. Again, Dixon. But against Olympiacos, but we've seen none of that here on the road. The spacing's been great, they've been unselfish, they've moved. See again, if they just work it around into the hands of Dixon. Lukic off the screen, gets another one here. Fulker's going to roll, and he's fouled. Bartosek just pushes him to the floor. Fulker, too strong. And his impact can not be measured by the numbers, really. Randall Fulker, he's got 2 points on this one. He goes 0 of 2 from the line. He only averages 2 points and 4 rebounds, or less than 2 points and 4 rebounds a game. But defensively, and as part of the team, he is one of the unsung heroes. Zaitsev for 3 now. Can't hit. Bartosek. Can't hit either. Dixon was away. Skoulidas. Nice whistle for the fouls. Harry Topoulos will come back in. How good was he during that first spell, Harry Topoulos? I mean, really, that spot, Harry Topoulos and Fulker, just been tremendous for AEK. To the applause of the crowd, knocks down number 1. And the second. Lead still at 12. Also Lukic in the post. Topoulos rolls. Dixon the kick out. Williams, oh, great fake from Williams. Can he punish? No, but look at the offensive rebound. Milosevic can't finish, and then he's going to commit the foul. Too much from Milo Milosevic. He did great work getting the offensive rebound. Perhaps should have kicked it out at that point. But just tried to get too much. And you could almost see the frustration when he missed the short jump shot. Continues to go after it, committed the foul. So timeout here. A slower pace through the middle of this second period, but it's still a 12-point lead for AEK, 35-23.
Who is on him? You help. You are the last man, okay? Talk. He will come on you. The offense became a problem. We start a little bit.
2 for 2. And the lead to 10. Crucial time in this game, really. If Zielona Gora can get this into single digits, get close up, they'll be okay going into the second half. If Milosevic can hit, and AEK can stretch this out even more, you just sense the momentum and everything will go as Dixon takes the steal. And it's plays like that that's just going to break the heart of Zielona Gora. Just lost the ball at the halfway line. It wasn't even great defense from Dixon. He almost just picked up the loose ball. Florence comes off the screen. Got a sec, the runner gets it to go. Lukic. No rush for him, calls the set, waits for Williams. Here comes screen, Williams is open at the top. There he is, the three. Can't get it, Milosevic. Again, he missed a close one, and possession is going to go here to Zielona Gora. They got open floor, they got numbers. And Florence, the last guy down. He's going to be fouled and will go to the line, team fouls. Hasn't been pretty, but might work in favour of Zielona Gora then. It's been a slow start for Florence. 6 points for him. Seven. He has scored. He hit that huge three. We have a timeout for AEK, leading by 8. 34 seconds remain in this first half. And the standard of the first sort of 15 minutes or so, maybe 12 minutes, hasn't been replicated in these last few. As both teams really need the break, I think. Let's see what Coach Dobbs has for his team. .35 seconds remains. We'll see what AEK can get. See if they try and go really quickly in the first 10 seconds and go 2 for 1. Or probably they'll take their time here and try and limit the options that Zielona Gora have the other way. Lukic pushes his man out of the way. You can tell by the pace he's going, they won't go 2 for 1. Comes off the screen from Williams. And now they're going to screen down for Sakota. It's taken away. Good defense from Zielona Gora. Shot clock still at 10 though. Lukic is going to think just have to isolate here. 7 now for him. He goes to the inside. Milosevic. Quick turn. Can't finish. Zielona Gora with a great chance at the end of this first half then. Florence with the ball. Goes quickly against Ivanovic. Flips it over and the finish from Dragicevic. Still 2 seconds left. Lukic fires it up. It won't go though. And what a final 2 minutes for Zielona Gora. James Florence with a beautiful drive and dish sees Dragicevic score his 6th point of the game. And at the half, Stelmet Zielona Gora pull themselves within 6, 31-37 against AEK. Zielona Gora will go into the locker room the happier team, I'm sure of that, despite the fact they trail by 6. Just 2 of 11 from the three-point line. AEK having made 6 threes themselves. Really, AEK throughout a lot of that first half looked very comfortable indeed. They had a double-digit lead for a long time. Everything really was working for them. They took the lead at 4-2 and never looked back. As you can see, leading a number of these statistical categories, both teams having looked after the ball pretty well. But AEK, despite the great defensive effort they put in for large stretches of that first half, and the fact that they did have the lead up to 14 points, they lead by just 6 here. Dixon has been unreal, 15 points for him. He is 6 of 8 from the field. He's got 3 threes. Sakota as well, 8 points in just 7 minutes from him. As we see the rebounding from either team. But this is setting itself up to be a fantastic second 20 minutes of action. We'll see some highlights from the first half. I will leave you for a short break. Make sure you don't go anywhere, because AEK and Stelmet Zielona Gora are setting themselves up for a battle in Group E action of the Basketball Champions League. half time here in Poland. It is Group E action, game day 7 of the Basketball Champions League. Currently second place, AEK Athens. 4 wins and 2 losses coming into this one, and the 6-point lead at the half over 2 and 4 Stelmet Zielona Gora. But arguably, it's Zielona Gora that have the momentum going into the half. The lead as much as 13 in the first half for AEK, who played very well indeed in the early stages of this game. But they just couldn't really break the game. Lead at the largest midway through that second quarter. Ever since then, Stelmet Zielona Gora just chipped away and got themselves back into the game. A couple of good defensive stops helped them. But look at the statistics for the first half. James Florence off the bench, 13 minutes. He has 7 points to be the leading scorer for Zielona Gora. He is their leading scorer coming in. The man who's played in Bosnia, Ukraine, Hungary and Germany. See if he will start the second half. On the other side, it is Mike Dixon, who's been tremendous for AEK. 16 minutes for him, 15 points, he's 6 of 8 from the field. He's got 2 rebounds as well. And every time the ball's gone near him, Dixon has done a bit of everything. Made 3 threes, a couple of steals and transition baskets. Very difficult to guard indeed. AEK, who started the game so brightly on the defensive end. Zielona Gora had no answer really. They didn't play particularly badly, they just could not break the shackles that AEK started the game with. Got themselves back into the game at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, the lead opened up again, but once more, at the halftime interval, they got themselves very much within this game. And there is a lot to play for here. This one will be an interesting 20 minutes of second half action, so make sure you stay around or get comfy if you're just joining us. Welcome back to Basketball Champions League action then. There is the quarter-by-quarter score. Both quarters being won by AEK. But he's not as comfortable as that suggests, or the 37-31 scoreline indicates either. Stelmet Zielona Gora come out onto the floor. Jawad Williams only has 2 points. So it's Dixon, Ukic, Williams, Sakota and Milosevic, the 5 for AEK. On the floor for Zielona Gora, Florence, Jurasek, Kalati, Vaughan, and also Zamoyski as Williams says, there you go. That's why I'm on the floor. Right, as I said, he only has 2 points. Williams, first play, hits the 3. 3-point weapon. Such a dangerous one for AEK. So many players capable of shooting that shot. You see the defense forcing it way out into the backcourt. Florence, the bounce pass, Vaughan! The finish. So the defense switched. Williams just took his eye off the ball really. Didn't respond quick enough when it came back to Florence, who went past him. Sakota plays 2-man game with Dixon. Shovels it inside, Ukic wide open. Comes up short though. Zamoyski's on the floor. Seems to be okay as he gets up, and here comes Florence once more. He used a quick screen from Vaughan. Goes to Jurasik. He takes his time. Clarty back to Florence. More and more influence in this game. James Florence, here he is again. Same play, Jurasik this time can't finish. Be end-line possession for Zielona Gora. 5 on the clock. Same movement, wasn't it? Williams isolated at the top, trying to guard Florence. Florence again beating him. Good movement off the ball. That was the dunk. Kalati, 4 on the clock. Steps through. Gets his own offensive rebound. And it's Florence back-to-back dunks. Excuse me, Vaughan back-to-back dunks. Still the leaders at 5. Points easier to come by for Zielona Gora. They seem to start off every quarter struggling offensively. Williams, same play, 3 again, in and out, fight for the rebound. 2 men fighting with each other. It's going to go against Zamoyski. Fulker will come in. Still in the first half, Amanda Fulker's cannot be seen by his statistical output. He comes in 2 points, 3 rebounds. In fact, the foul wasn't against Zamoyski, it was against Milosevic. So it's possession for Zielona Gora. Kalati, Jurisic to Florence. Florence with the switch on Williams again. Once more he attacks him. Foul. We tried to let play continue. Great hands from Coach Gronek on the far end. Take the pass. Ukic tried to sneak in from the weak side, knowing Dixon was isolated on the switch. Jobs looks on. Inline possession. Vaughan flashes back to the ball, hands it over now to Florence. Oh, what a feed, but Vaughan loses it. Florence and Vaughan have been combining together here. Dixon's fouled. Looked like it was going to be the 3rd dunk for Vaughan in this second half, which is only 2.5 minutes old. Just lost the handle, didn't it? Dixon was fouled. Referee called the second one. It was against Zamoyski. Fulker rolls. Ukic goes to Williams and gets it back again. Milosevic spins, runs into trouble. Vaughan rotating over defensively. Florence didn't quite get his feet under him, and then the steal. Dixon's away, 3-on-1. He'll pull up and makes it. One of those choices from Dixon. It's a good one if it goes. If you miss, the man with you wonders why you didn't pass. But Dixon feeling it. He moves to 17 now. Not a battle him and Florence are having. Florence tries to respond with the 3, doesn't hit. And Ike, 7-point lead. Will slow it with Ukic. Ukic to Fulker. His push shot doesn't go, and then he'll commit the foul. Having praised Randall Fulker there, the shots he does have to finish. And that's where his team does need more offense from him. Defense helps. The pass was good. He had a clean blank look in the paint. Florence guarded by Ivanovic. Good a set to Kalati. Jurisic can't break his man down. Goes to Florence. Tension all on him. He's going to take a 3. Doesn't go. Jurisic the rebound. And he will finish on the inside. The difference either end there. 2 points Fulker could have scored. 2 points Jurisic did. And we're within 5 here. Ukic finds Fulker. He kicks it to Williams. Williams, great look. Buries it. Brought the shooting stroke in this second half. Gerard Williams, team's done a better job of finding him. Second 3 from him. Kalati loses his man on the little jab. Draws the attention as Vaughan is tied up by Williams. Great defense. Possession will stay here with Stelmet. Watch this from Williams. 1-on-1. Great hands, cleanly on the ball, no foul. In comes Vladimir Dragicevic. Zamoyski, catch and shoot, tough shot. Can't hit it. Ivanovic draws the foul. Didn't start the game, but I don't think he's been out since then. A long stretch of minutes here. Of course, he has had the quarter and half-time break, but see if he goes out shortly. Walker on the switch. Goes back to Ivanovic. Ivanovic kicks it to Dixon. Dixon's three is good. I mean, he just hasn't missed tonight. Mike Dixon, 4 of 6 for 3 now. 20 points already, and it's a timeout, Zielona Gora, because the lead is back. It's at 9 now, 48-37.
Doesn't matter who, 4 and 5, we go green. Green on the pick and rolls. X4, X5, only shoulder head, and he will not shoot from the first dribble. Push him on the screen, go flat under. Go flat under. Doesn't matter, even with Dixon. But no, it's very good, okay? Mike, you play first green, I'll play second one. Upstream, short roll, outside pivot, pass, you need to make face pass immediately. One, the top pass. And then, don't delay on Florence. Rebound!
Wiele akcji charytatywnych, między innymi szlachetną paczkę. Organizatorzy poszukują darczyńców, którzy zechcą przygotować paczkę dla rodzin lub ufundować specjalne indeksy dla potrzebujących dzieci. Szczegółowe informacje można znaleźć na stronie www.szlachetnapaczka.pl. Wracamy na boisko. Piłka dla Stelmet Zielona.
Florence brings it down against Ivanovic. Finds Galati. And now, quick screen comes over. Florence into the paint. His pass, though, didn't quite draw the attention of the defense enough to find Dragicevic. Perhaps should have taken the shot. Dixon to Ukic. He spaced this floor once again. Said every time, so well spread. It's extremely difficult to guard, especially a man like this. Dixon skips it. His pass, though, is deflected by Zamoyski, and Florence will push the other way. Galati off the screen. Dragicevic rolls. He's going to be wide open. Can he finish? Yep. He looks towards the official, wanting to foul on Williams. Breakdown defensively. Ukic, a lot of attention from Zamoyski. Williams has already made 2 3-point shots, backs it down. 4 on the clock, goes to Ukic, he'll have to take it. Does, but can't hit. In comes Florence the other way. 9 made 3s for AEK in this one. Zamoyski, Dragicevic enjoying a lot of freedom again. The defense has all been sucked outside the 3-point line, all sucked really high. It gives the space for Dragicevic. Foul against Dixon. Else against Fulker, according to that. Karasek back in, couple of substitutions for Stelmet then. It is Dragicevic rolling and scoring. Dragicevic, what a spell from him. Got to say, credit to the sideline. Coach Gronek going to the plays that used the big man.
He's 5. Why do you ask me 1 million questions? He's 5, 42, it's 4. What is the with I know that. Who is on the bench? seconds. Okay? You talk, me or this guy?
Czyli wielkie zostały umalowane przez
Both coaches work to do tactically. Mike struggling with the pick and roll. Conference discussion between the bigs as to how they're going to be guarding it. Looks like there was confusion between the 5-man and the 4-man, the two big guys, as to how they would be doing it. And unless the players are all on the same page, what you'll see is the wide open shots that Dragicevic has been enjoying in the last few possessions. So his scores have kept his team in it, but the lead still remains at 7. Lukic off the screen. Goes to Dixon. Dixon to Ivanovic. He immediately attacks. Travel. He just lost the ball, but the pivot, the foot kind of went from underneath him, dragged. That's why he lost the ball as well. So possession back, despite the fact they haven't led since 2-0. Zielona Gora have the crowd into this one. They have momentum. They have the enthusiasm. Let's see how they do on this pick and roll at this time. Dragicevic nearly commits a foul. Dixon gets back up. Kalati the pass. Jurisic the finish. The defense from Ike that looked so strong in the first half is scrambling now. Struggling to contain this offense. Lukic gets the switch. Trying to attack Jurisic here, surely. Takes a 3. Is that the right option? Not on the miss. Amani Moore will push it. Crowd into this one. Florence is out. Zielona Gora's Dragicevic rolls. Got the open man here. Got a sec. Spacing though isn't great as they go to Jurisic. His pass to Moore. Catch and shoot. Moore buries it. And the lead is getting thinner and thinner. 46 to 48. Lukic. And against Amani Moore. He's fired up more. Ivanovic can't hit. The three-point shot that has been the friend of Ike throughout this game is starting to turn into the enemy now. 2 or 3 straight misses as the pass to Jurisic. And now Kalati. Going to go all the way in the corner. One dribble, pull up, Jurisic. Can't hit it, Kalati. First man to it, lays it up to tie the game. What a run for Ike here. For Zielona Gora. Ike reeling. Lukic spins, fouled and scores. That will silence the crowd. Marko Lukic stepping up. And when his team needs him, big basket. This just kind of kills the momentum, kills the crowd. The noise was getting louder and louder here. It's going to be the 4th foul on Amani Moore as well. So everything about this play has worked for Ike. Coach could be happy. Strong third period. There's a minute to go in this quarter. They just want to get themselves, or keep within 2-3. And even tie the game going into the 4th quarter. They'll be delighted. Lukic will go out, so we see the Ike fans. There's Dixon that goes out as well. Milosevic in. And Sakota as well. What a set. Hits Moore, who's playing with those 4 fouls. Moore looks inside. Behind the back, Amani Moore finishes it off. What a pass out of the low post from Jurisic. How difficult was everything for Zielona Gora in that first quarter? Now we've got behind the back passes. They're comfortable, they're confident offensively. They trail by 1. Sakota dances down the lane, loses it, will be called for the travel. And Zielona Gora have a chance to take the lead here, going into the fourth and final period. Krzysztofs looks on. He's just been a passenger really, hasn't he? As we see the behind the back pass, the showtime from Jurisic. Ivanovic nearly had the steal. He's got to chase his man down though. Florence, the pass, Jurisic again, wide open, buries it! Jurisic gives his team the 2-point lead. Ivanovic has it taken away. The pass, Jurisic again, dunks it home. What a third period, the defense from Kodasek. Zielona Gora commit the foul, and not in the bonus though. And Nemanja Jurisic, where has he come from? Doing everything for his team. The unselfish pass from Kodasek. Ivanovic then, 3 seconds, kicks it. The three is away, but doesn't fall. And it is Zielona Gora off a huge third quarter, leading this one 55-51. Looking at the quarter breakdown, Zielona Gora, they have 55 points in the game. They scored 24 in that third quarter. They have come to life. No one more so than Nemanja Jurisic. You see the percentages. Jurisic done a bit of everything. The rebounding battle shifted in favour of Zielona Gora. The assists shifted in favour of Zielona Gora as well. Turnovers shifted in favour of the Polish team. So everything going in their favour. That is their run though. It'll be interesting to see, can they keep this going now? Or if they expended so much energy to get themselves into the lead that they can't maintain this. AEK, who shot the ball beautifully in the first half, now 9 of 26 from beyond the three-point line. They've taken 26 threes and only 16 twos. Really, where would they be without Dixon's 20? I mean, Dixon has been phenomenal. No one else really has come to help him. Gerard Williams, those 2 threes in the third period, now has 8. Sakota has 8 as well. But no other player really kind of coming with the big numbers. Look on the other side. Florence has 7, but Dragicevic and Jurisic 10 and 13 respectively. Those two really did just change the game with their strong play in the third period. Crowd on their feet, cheering on their team. There's the confirmation of that third quarter. A huge total. Stelmet Zielona Gora 24-14. We're underway, fourth and final period here. AEK trailing, something they have not done or had not done since 2-0 in this game. Now we'll see how they can respond coming from behind. Ukic goes to speak to Milosevic. Ukic will bring it in. Fulker's on the floor, he's rolled into the basket. Sakota goes back to Ukic. Ukic loses it, he's going to be called for the travel. Defense did a good job. Ukic was hoping they were going to get too far in front. He could use his footwork to almost go behind them. But the defense knew, anticipated what he was going to do. Jurisic to Kolati. Dragicevic will set the screen and roll. Jurisic reverses it to Kodasek. Defense switches, so he attacks. Loses his man, finds Dragicevic, who finishes at the ring. The difference perhaps in the second half, the dribble penetration of Zielona Gora, their ability to get into the lane Dixon, quick fire three, doesn't go. And when you miss quick shots, it plays into the hand of the other team. Zielona Gora leading by 6. Florence with the ball. Korosek now waiting. Dragosevic comes to set the screen. Korosek takes the 3, it's off. Milosevic gets the rebound. Here comes Ukic. He's in no rush. He knows he needs to take the crowd out of the game. Sakota to Milosevic, and he's yanked. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. Kalati, yeah, can't complain over that one.
Przewinienie sportowe Tomasz Stelmet trzeci faul zawodnika, pierwszy zespołu. Substitution team. Out number 14, Falke team.
Sportsmanlike foul. Milosevic at the line. He will get 2 shots. His team will have possession. There is the first. Second rolls home as well. Looks some 4-point deficit for his team. Ukic. Williams waits for Sakota. Takes it. Sakota a long way out. Buries the 3. So that's a ballsy play from Sakota. He was supposed to go to the basket. Read the defense was anticipating. Steps back beyond the 3-point line, and we said, so often for Ike, that 3-point shot is the difference. Jurasek responds, a 3 of his own. Sakota running at him, doesn't matter. Imagine Jurasek, his second 3. The crowd love it. Sakota, his turn, puts on the floor to Dixon. Defense recovers well though. 8 on the clock, Sakota spins, rejected, wanted the foul. Long time to go in this one. A lot of energy in the gym, a lot of passion. Teams, a long time to go. So go to catch and shoot. Short on this one. Dragosevic grabs the rebound. Here's Jurasek. This time on the path, Dragosevic was blocked though by Williams. What a recovery. Ukic is fouled. Jawad Williams looked like he was out of the play. A tremendous recovery to get back and reject the shot of the ring. It's plays like that which so often can be the difference between winning and losing. Ukic now waits for Williams. Williams has been shooting it well in the second half. He spaces the floor, comes again to screen, pops high. Here is Williams. Didn't take it. And Milosevic has it tapped away by Amani Moore. Moore playing with the 4 fouls, goes right at Williams and scores. Moore loves it. The crowd love it. Zielona Gora, the 6-point lead, and it's going to be a timeout for Ike.
defense. Come on, hey, look. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Passion in both timeouts. Mike with possession. They've got high pick and roll, trying to isolate defenders. Instead to Ukic in the low post. Williams has the three and buries it. Jawad Williams, third three of the second half. Huge shot for Ike. And cut within three now. Jurisic rolls. Dragicevic finds him. Foul. It's before the shot. He won't be given the basket. And that was the play designed from the sideline. Instead of Jurisic rolls, Dragicevic has to flash high to the elbow. He did exactly that. Here you see, there he receives the ball, and he can be the passer for Jurisic. Defense recovered, but only in time to foul him. Jurisic now screens for the ball. Jurisic crosses over, kicks, and Monty Moore just shuffled it in his hands when he caught it, and that disrupted his shot. Didn't take it in cleanly. I feel like there's just a minute or so to go in the game with the passion in this arena. As Williams, under control, goes back to Ukic, despite probably having an open shot. Ukic will take it. Back-to-back threes! And Ike back into the game, tied at 62. So the three-point shooting from Ike, when it's on, they are hard to guard. It's almost like every time they've made those open threes, the lead stretches out in their favor. Every time they have a look and they miss, Stelmet rush themselves back into the game.
In offense, we play weak, we will play. Pass to Money. Roshar, you are opposite side. No face! Facebook! Let's take him out! Go 24 again! Alright, 24! Go for you play. Wait here! Mina, wait! Play good card! And I can take it.
Pełna 35 minut gry, mamy remis 62-62. Piłka dla Stelmet Zielona.
Florence guarded by Dixon. Backcourt battle has kind of been eclipsed by the strong play of players like Williams and Jurisic. I'm sure there's still plenty to go for with those two. Florence to Jurisic. He tries to find Dragicevic, who was isolated against Dixon. Great awareness. I think it was Milosevic. Yeah, that came across, tipped it out of bounds. Recognized the threat down on that low post. Good team defense from him. Florence will bring it in. 5 on the clock. Tied game here. Jurisic finds Jurisic, who rolls it in. Manager Jurisic then. What a game he is having. Look at the step, the finish. Ike, if they're going to foul him, they need to get their money's worth, really. Manager Jurisic's not going to miss a shot like that. 7 from 8 from the field, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 17 points now. Oh, excuse me, 19 points for Jurisic. What a game he is having. Sakota for 3. Doesn't go. And here comes Zielona Gora. Jurisic hands it to Florence. Jurisic screens, rolls. Florence Florence flips it over, but it's taken away, and here comes Dixon. Open floor. Will he attack? Will he go quickly with the space? No, he'll decide to wait and pull it out. And gets it back from Williams. Milosevic. Now Dixon is fouled. Karasek just didn't have the speed to keep Dixon in front on that possession. His third, fourth foul against his team. Walker comes in. Walker will screen and roll. No, who just hold him off, and Ukic takes the three, airballs it. And again, everything is beyond the three-point line for AEK. It's now 33 threes attempted, or 34 threes, just 17 twos. Karasek will wait for Moore and Florence. Goes to Moore. Moore's got some room. Drops the shoulder, gets into the lane and rolls it home. The former Tennessee man in his rookie season gets a couple of big baskets here. He moves into double figures as well. Milosevic wants it against Moore. He's not going to get it though. Oh, he does now. Nearly loses it. Florence picks it up, and Milosevic is going to be whistled for the foul. The defense of Stelmet. Look at that. Florence first, then Moore, then Florence quickly in as well. Third foul on Milosevic, a 5-point lead with possession. Where will they go for this shot then? Who will they look towards? It's Dragicevic and Florence. Florence lost the ball though. Karasek goes to Jurisic. We know he can make the three. Lost the man on the fake and glides in. Doesn't get it, but Dragicevic gets the offensive rebound. He was open, but finds Karasek, who buries the three! And it's a timeout for AEK. Dragicevic had the open layup. The crowd groaned as he threw it back out. But he said, that's worth three. Karasek, who is 0 of 4, buries the three ball. And Stelmet Zielona Gora have the 8-point lead here. Their largest lead of the game.
But you will play this week, okay? If nothing from this pick and roll, if here is nothing, if here is nothing, play pass to Koshi, you are point guard. And you...
That's the score from Mamani Moore. 2 crucial points. But this game has been so back and forth. Even with just 3 minutes to go, you feel like there's still plenty left in this one. Dixon, his pass is a little loose to Sakota. And Sakota's jump shot doesn't go, but it just falls back to him. And he puts it in. Everybody just looked around, waiting for somebody else to rebound. And in the end, it just fell for Dusan Sakota to get the score. Karasek goes to Florence. And now Dragicevic will screen and roll. Ivanovic is into the game. He's playing in front of Dragicevic. Jurisic gets the score and a foul. Sakota tried to draw the charge. It's given as a block. And the basket as well. So a huge play there. It could have gone the other way. Sakota trying to draw the foul. Doesn't get it. And what a game this man has had. The line then. Nemanja Đurišić, 8 of 10 from the field. Make that 9 of 11 now. 9 rebounds, 5 assists. A quick score the other way. Moore blocks it, but it's a goaltend. Dixon comes up, hurt. He's slow to get up. Gorasek has to pick up his shoe, which has been forced off. Strong drive from Dixon. Moore with a great block. Excellent athleticism, but it's just too late. Dixon looks like he's okay. Florence just gets the ball over. Close attentions of Dixon. A little bit of separation, then the crossover into the lane. Scoops it up and scores. So he was looking all around Florence for a pass. In the end, the floor just opened up. Dixon immediately the other way. Ukic hesitated on the three. Dixon won't. Too strong for him, and Moore takes in the rebound. Zielona Gora can take their time here. They can run these seconds off the clock. They don't have to do anything in a hurry. Kodasek to Đurišić. That's a great shot from there. Mamani Moore. He doesn't hit. And the rebound goes out of bounds, but still success for Zielona Gora. They get a wide open look. A good shooter in the corner in Amani Moore. But most importantly, they used off those seconds. Ukic has to go quickly here. Takes a three and buries it. The trap comes. Florence nearly turns it over. Can they save it? They just managed to keep it in bounds. Đurišić to Dragicevic, but he loses it. It will stay with Zielona Gora though. It's one of those occasions. Always a challenge. Do you score or attack and take the basket? Knowing that if you miss or any mistake will give the ball back straight away to Ike. There's the finish from Florence. Look at this, he's looking to make the pass, but just the body control to hang in the air and finish. Kodasek to Florence, gets it back against Williams with 10 on the clock. Game's at 6. We hit a minute to go here. Kodasek penetrates, flips it up, doesn't go. With the three-point shooting of Ike, still very much alive here. Ukic uses a quick screen. Sakota's been pulled back. Ukic left open. In and out from him though, and Đurišić pulls in the rebound and is fouled. So Đurišić with that pulls up the double-double. 22 points, 10 rebounds for him. Crowd loving it here. The team attempting to be unbeaten at home. Đurišić at the line. He's 2 of 2 tonight. See, they've made their last 10. Make it 11 now. Right, fans looking on, not happy. What a game from Nemanja Đurišić then. 23, 10, and 5 assists as well. This is the second. Dixon will push. Needs a quick score, 2 or 3, doesn't really matter. Take a 3 if they can. Williams has been shooting it well. Misses. Offensive rebound from Sakota, he's fouled. They'll take that. I would have loved a 3. Instead, they get the rebound. And now they need to make from the line. Sakota, 2 of 2 tonight. That's 13 points. But he misses the first. That's a big miss. He steadies himself. Second is good. Lead to 6. They need a steal or foul immediately. Florence collects it. They won't foul. They're trying to get the steal, and they get it. Sakota turns it straight back over to Amani Moore, though. And now Gorasek can get it over to half. He does, just manages to get it to Jurasic. Florence trapped again, finds Moore, just playing keep away now. Behind the back, gets into the lane, sells the fake, can't finish over Sakota, but the offensive rebound. Now Sakota kicks ahead. Ukic will take the 2. Under 10. Moore will surely just dribble this one out, finds Kodasek. The defense fouls him. 4.3 seconds to go, the game's 4. Kodasek will be at the line. Koronek looks on. It's been a fabulous second half for his team. Very, very impressive turnaround from them, especially on the defensive end of the floor. So Lucas Kodasek makes the first and hits his average of 6 a game. Makes the second as well. Ukic, one final push here. Pulls up for 3 and buries it. It won't be enough though. The 3 makes it 78-75. Zielona Gora take the victory here. They will remain unbeaten in the Basketball Champions League after an extremely impressive second half. Stelmet Zielona Gora moved to 3 wins and 4 losses then in their 7 games. AEK will drop to 4 wins and 3 losses. In Group E, after game day 7, they'll both be looking towards the results of the other games in this group. Stelmet Zielona Gora keep that unbeaten streak alive here at home as we look at the statistics. They will be on the road. They will be back here again next week against Dynamo Society. As AEK will again be on the road against Zanoki. So there are the full-time statistics. It was a fabulous game of basketball to watch. Runs off for both sides. But you've got to say, the performance of Nemanja Jurasic was the difference. The double-double, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists for him. There you see, he's the leader in every statistical category for his team. For AEK, Mike Dixon did everything in a losing battle. He had 22 points, Ukic had 16, Sakota had 14, but it just wasn't enough. His team went down by 3 points in the end. Crowd, a lot of smiles for their team. You get the high fives. Applaud the good effort. And Dragicevic and Jurasic, the inside combo, it really was the difference in that second half. Which Koronek will be pleased. His team alive. It's one of those top 4 qualifiers. I will leave you then with some highlights from the game. Group E action though, as Stelmet Zielona Gora take the victory here at home over AEK from Athens. Final score 78-75 in favour of the Polish team. So from me, it is good night.